Yeehaw soldiers, it's your boy, the Anime Sage, coming to another video, and this is with Naruto at Haki Part 3. We're now at 3 parts into the series, so this should be fun, and we're getting closer to the end of Part 1 of Naruto, so yeah, let's get to this. Also, I did post, the finale of What If Naruto's Haki has Senju on Thursday, so I'll link that video in the description, so that should be fun. Anyways, it's time for a word from our sponsor. This video is sponsored by Beautiful Halo. If you want some nice looking anime and meme apparel or clothing, this is a site for you. You can also use code MEME. I repeat, code MEME for 5% off of orders of $49+ and code MEMES for 10% off of orders of $99+. Also, you buying some stuff there also supports me, so go check out Beautiful Halo. Their links will be in the description. It's also that time of the week. I posted a community post yesterday, so that's gonna be pretty fun for you guys, selecting what ifs you want for the week and stuff like that. But I am also giving you guys the responsibility to give me a what if that will replace Haki have Senju Naruto. I do need to keep up my DoorDash money, so yeah, give me some great what if ideas. And also, you gotta watch the community tab like a hawk for not only that stuff, but also video updates, polls, and some other fun stuff in between, as those are important. So again, watch the community tab like a hawk. Also, quick thing, I do apologize for not getting this video out to you guys yesterday because, I do pride myself in trying to be consistent, but I had some personal stuff, going on. So yeah. Anyways, time for some quick social media plugs. Where's Anime Stage 4, Instagram is anime_stage 4, and join my Discord server, which is linked in the description. I'll give you all reasons to follow join us at the end of the video, so watch until the end. Alright, time for your checklist. If you haven't seen the last part, the link to that will be in the description. If you haven't seen this series at all, check out the playlist. With all that out of the way, let's get right into the story. Alright, so we're now at the Konoha Crush arc, and Naruto and Sakura have just reached Sasuke, who has kind of been battling Gaara. And he has kind of awakened a very angry Gaara, Naruto can feel the vibes from Gaara, and he is scared like it was in the hospital, but he's not letting him, stop him from, fighting against Gaara. There is a difference between being afraid but still able to fight, and being so afraid that you want to give up and want to run and hide, and Naruto right now is the former. So yeah, Naruto, still fight. Sakura then being captured by Gaara, and Naruto have to do the old I gotta save Sakura stuff, and Naruto fight Gaara. Now, there's a bit of a double-edged sword here, as Gaara does have a Kekkei Genkai, and, that's Magna Release, but as we learn later, Gaara is possessed by his dead mother, so in terms of attacking moves, Naruto can stop that with his arm and Haki, but in terms of defense, Naruto's kind of out of luck. Naruto will use his arm and Haki to destroy Gaara's Saiyan attacks, but Naruto times is having trouble getting for that defense until Naruto is able to use his clones and will Uzumaki barrage Gaara with his arm and Haki, and yeah, those hurt a lot. Gaara will go into his Shukaku form, and Naruto summon Ganbunta, and Naruto will smack Gaara in the face with his arm and Haki as a final blow, though he is really exhausted and Gaara is in and out of consciousness. Tamari, who has been watching the whole thing, is amazed by this Naruto guy. He is an extremely impressive, shinobi, and he is really strong. He's also, kind of handsome, in a way. You see, Well, she has certain inklings that Naruto was strong and cute. She definitely was shocked that he was able to beat Gaara. So, yeah. She was also thinking about this dude, Shikamaru, but our boy Naruto is definitely, something, Also, by the way, you guys voted for Naruto to get both Hinata and Tamari. You guys are like, both. Both is good. Naruto will go to Gaara, and then guess what? The same character development happens, and Naruto and Gaara will be bros. Kankuro and Tamari appear, and Gaara will tell them that it's all over, and they will leave. And Gaara will tell Tamari and Kankuro he is sorry before he, loses consciousness. This causes a moment to realize Naruto kind of contributed to changing Gaara, and Tamari then kind of blushes thinking of Naruto. And then they all leave. Meanwhile, the Orochimaru and Hiruzen fight, that fight goes similar to the original canon, just with some Haki to Haki combat. There's also a battle between the Kage and Hiruzen, the first Hokage, second Hokage versus Hiruzen, and they have Haki as well, and it proves to be a bit difficult for Hiruzen. Hiruzen decides to seal them all like in canon, and will battle Orochimaru in a bit of a seal battle, or sealed to sword battle, I guess. Orochimaru will have the will and the strength to withstand Hiruzen's attempts, but Hiruzen also has the will to not let Orochimaru win, so there's a massive struggle over that. Hiruzen, probably could have completed the Reaper Death Seal around 10 years ago, but since he's old, well, he's kind of out of luck. Hiruzen will hold his ground though, and still see Orochimaru's arms, which is at least the last stubby for Hiruzen before he ends up dying. Naruto and company will mourn Hiruzen Sarutobi, and Naruto right now is absolutely devastated because this guy was his teacher, the guy who was his mentor in a way because of him teaching him Haki, and he's now dead, and Naruto will probably need more time to, at least process it all and mourn and stuff like that. Naruto will later be comforted by Jiraiya. Now, the thing here is that Jiraiya probably didn't need to comfort Naruto as much in the original canon, but here it would make sense since Naruto looked up to Hiruzen as a mentor, literally in this canon because Hiruzen taught him Haki. Jiraiya says to him, "So, how are you taking all of this?" Naruto, looking sad, says, I was extremely sad when I heard the news, but I can't let it necessarily hurt me and consume me. I'm aware of that, as the old man wouldn't want that. I learned that from him, to make sure you don't let your negative emotions consume you, as that can hurt you and your will. I can feel these types of emotions, but if I let them consume me, that is a problem. But something like this is just so hard to process for me. Jiraiya says, you are not the only one feeling those types of emotions. Naruto looks up. Jiraiya says, remember, I was taught by him, so I formed a long-time relationship with him, as did you when he talked with you and probably helped you along the way with his nine-tails and jerky, and even taught you Haki. You are becoming strong as a result of that. Naruto nods. Jiraiya then says, he was such a good mentor for me, and I will never forget him. It hurts that he died, especially to the guy that I once considered a friend. Naruto has this glare as he knows who he's talking about. Jiraiya then says, good thing he is less of a threat because his arms got sealed off. Anyways, you should feel this way, but at the same time, at least you know not to let it consume you. And you might not know why I'm not in the same mood you are in. It's because shinobi like us, we experience this a lot. You're just a young hatchling who is just experiencing death for the first time, but as a experienced shinobi, I've experienced a lot of death in my life, and it does hurt and it does get to you. In the end, you're going to experience more hardships at the end of the day. It happens with our way of life, but you just gotta remember to push forward. Though, I don't think I need to tell you that. Naruto nods. Thank you, Privy Sage. Jiraiya then says that is not his name, but decides to drop it and heads out until later when he probably grabs Naruto for his Tsunade mission. Naruto is kind of also going to have a bit of resolve here to at least, he knows he's probably not going to be able to save everyone, but he at least wants to save those close to him, because he kind of failed for Hiruzen here because, he couldn't do anything because he was fighting Orochimaru and he was busy with Gaara. So that's kind of his resolve right now. Later on, Naruto will actually bump into Hinata, and both of them actually have a bit of a conversation. The topics include Naruto doing pretty well in the exams, Naruto appreciating Hinata's efforts, which kind of makes, Hinata pretty happy, and some other fun stuff as well, such as, who could be next Hokage, remembering Hiruzen, and of course, Neji, who now says that there's a bit of a change in him in a way, and that's kind of progress for Naruto, though he's a little bit, cautious, and we'll look to see if Neji has actually changed, Naruto will actually start fully understanding that Hinata might actually like him, and Naruto does not know what to do. He's thinking that he loves Sakura, but he also has never had, someone have a crush on him before, and Hinata isn't that bad looking at all, and now Naruto doesn't know what to do. Lately, though, when he talks to Hinata, he is kind of feeling something. Whether it be love or at least something warm, that's up to your interpretation. But not only that, but she at least gives him a person to talk to, which he never really has had in the past. He has been forming better relationships with his teammates, but Sasuke is still relatively emo, and he doesn't know what is going on with Sakura. Later on, Jiraiya will pick up Naruto, and Jiraiya and Naruto go look for Tsunade. Meanwhile, Itachi and Kisame appear. Itachi will display his mind without having to use Haki, and yes, Itachi does have Haki, specifically Armament and Observation Haki, which is extremely deadly for Itachi. Kisame has it all as well. I would say that mostly Akatsuki has Haki except Zetsu, so yeah. However, only one person has Conqueror's Haki in Akatsuki, and it's Nagato Uzumaki or Pain. And based on the theme on how I've given people Conqueror's Haki, I think guess why I gave Nagato Conqueror's Haki. Anyways, Itachi and Kisame will be driven away like in canon, and then they'll go after Naruto. Sasuke will want to go after Itachi, of course, and Naruto will be stuck in his hotel room, and he wants to do a little bit more thinking about his inner conflict at the moment. Hinata versus Sakura. Naruto is debating on whether or not he should ask Jiraiya, as he knows Jiraiya is, a pervert, but then again, he is looking up to him as a figure, a mentor figure in a way, and he doesn't know who else to ask about this type of stuff with, as Jiraiya is a bit of a woman expert, so he should at least know something in a way. Who's he gonna ask? Kakashi? Please. Naruto then encounters Itachi and Kisame, and they're like, hey, how about you come with us? Naruto then releases Conqueror's Haki, and Itachi and Kisame feel it, and it's a bit surprising he has a lot of power in his Conqueror's Haki when he's so young, and it's also crazy he has Conqueror's Haki because there is only one person in the whole Akatsuki who has Conqueror's Haki, and that's their leader, and if this guy develops further and gets stronger, well, he's going to be a definite force. Might as well grab him. Naruto will then show off his Armament Haki, and both Kisame and Itachi will show off theirs. Sasuke then appears, and he proceeds to get destroyed by Itachi. Jiraiya will come in clutch, and Kisame and Itachi will leave. Jiraiya's glad Naruto's alright, and then he'll be kicked by Guy, and then Guy will take Sasuke, and Naruto and Jiraiya continue their search. Later on, Naruto will ask Jiraiya about love. Jiraiya will get this pervy look and will say, "Well, you want to talk about love, huh?" Naruto will then say, "Cut out, this is serious." Naruto will then talk about his dilemma to Jiraiya and how he's having a bit of a hard time choosing between a girl he has a crush on and the girl who has a crush on him. And that is something that gives Jiraiya a flashback on how, when he was in his youth, he was chasing Tsunade, and also what Minato did when he went with Kushina and stuff like that. And as our boy Minato was doing his thing alright. When Naruto talks about what he should do, Jiraiya thinks about what Minato would have said. He would have wanted his son to follow his heart, as he did when it came to Kushina. But Jiraiya also knows the struggle of chasing after women, and he failed in chasing after a girl he loved for a very long time. So, like a good godfather, he gives more of a, more nuanced answer. Jiraiya says to Naruto, "Follow your heart, and if you think one of those girls is someone you want to spend the rest of your life with, date, and all that type of stuff, then that's fine. At the same time, consider who you want and get to know that person. Have you tried to get to know Hinata as much as you tried with Sakura?" Naruto will then say, "In a way, I have. She is kind, and she is nice to me, and she does stir a lot, but then again, that's probably because she has a crush on me, and she has a lot of heart, and apparently I inspired her in a way. She's also very cute, but I don't know much more about her past beyond stuff that happened between her and Neji. I would like to get to know her more, because when I talk to her, it is somewhat of a refresher, as I'm used to something going wrong in those conversations. I only have experienced that with a few people, and Hinata is one of them." Jiraiya then says, "Is it hard telling you to go after Hinata?" Naruto then says, "I don't know, but I do want to at least get to know her at least." Jiraiya then says, "If that's what you want to do, then do it." Naruto then says, "Thank you, pervy sage." Jiraiya then says, "Can you please call me Jiraiya?" Naruto then says, "How about pervy Jiraiya?" Jiraiya then says, "Well, at least that's somewhat better." Naruto will still learn Rasengan as canon, or at least all the steps to it. And Jiraiya and Naruto will find Tsunade. Quick thing on Tsunade, she has, you guys said, Observation Arm and Haki, but not only that, Conqueror's Haki. Now you might question why that is, but remember her nickname, the Slug Princess. Naruto and Tsunade will have their squabble, and Tsunade will make him feel her Conqueror's Haki, and Naruto will feel it as he gets down on one knee. His will is at least keeping him up, as in the will to destroy this one for insulting the Lord Third, and he goes for his Arm and Haki, and Tsunade is shocked that he has Arm and Haki. Tsunade will counter with her own Arm and Haki, and when the fists collide, Naruto's arm, it's kinda broken. Naruto then decides to go for Rasengan, and Tsunade will be even more shocked as he has two advanced techniques. Tsunade will chastise Jiraiya for teaching him both Haki and Rasengan, but Jiraiya says he didn't teach him Haki, Hiruzen did, which shocks Tsunade. Then she asks Naruto to show off his Conqueror's Haki, as that would probably be the only reason why Hiruzen would want to teach Naruto. Then Naruto shows it off, and Tsunade is shocked that Naruto actually does have Conqueror's Haki, and it's actually so strong. He has a lot of potential, and that's crazy to think about. Tsunade and Naruto will actually make the same bet, and Naruto will learn Rasengan. Naruto will later fight Kabuto, and that goes in Naruto's favor more so because he's able to get a few hits on him with his Arm and Haki. Naruto will then, use the same trick on Kabuto, though this time he uses Armored Haki Arm to, kind of bind Kabuto. And then Naruto destroys Kabuto with the Rasengan, and he will defeat Kabuto like in canon. Tsunade and Jiraiya will fight Orochimaru, who still can use his arms, but will use Mana to fight them, and has to make sure he doesn't fight them in close combat, as he cannot be near them, as those fists his hands with Haki, well, they kind of hurt a lot. Orochimaru will be able to escape, and Naruto get his reward, which is the necklace. Tsunade and Naruto kind of bond a bit more, as they do need to at least somewhat get to know each other, since they have a full set of Haki powers. Haki, powerhouses have to stick together in a way, Sasuke will be healed, and he then goes into a state of wondering what to do, as he loses to Itachi, and he's kind of mad about it. He also starts getting angrier and angrier. He now wants to fight Naruto. Naruto will talk with Hinata a bit more, and he's actually trying to get to know her more, as, the conversation he had with Jiraiya, and now he's starting to get more and more comfortable around Naruto. Naruto is kind of becoming happier and happier when he is around Hinata, and wonders if he was wrong, as he actually feels good talking to Hinata. Sakura's noticing this, and it's kind of both hoping that Naruto leaves her alone in a way so she can fully focus on getting Sasuke, but she's also low-key kind of happy for Naruto, because he seems to be finding someone who is making him happy in a way. Naruto later fights Sasuke, and Naruto have the advantage as Naruto's using his Arm and Haki. Sasuke will be a bit beat up and knows he has to end this because he cannot keep taking these Arm and Haki hits. So he goes for Chidori, and then Naruto shows off his Rasengan. And they're about to clash, and then Kakashi will stop the fight before they kill Sakura. Naruto will tell Sakura off for, her actions, as even though his feelings are, diminishing for her, he of course does not want her to die, and, that was kind of a bit of a scary situation. situation. Sakura feels bad as, she kind of needs a bit of a technique to, compete with Naruto and Sasuke, like a Chidori or a Sengon, because the only techniques that she really has are right now tree binding, which probably would have gotten one of them killed, and cherry blossoms, which probably wouldn't have stopped them at all. So the only thing that she could have really done is run up and hope that they stop or something. So she knows she still has to improve. Sasuke wants to leave the village as he can potentially not only get more power but also Haki, a power that Naruto has, which makes Sasuke really excited. Quick thing, Sasuke at this point does not really have the will, yet, but during the time skip he most likely will acquire that will. Anyway, Sasuke will leave, and Sakura actually try to fight Sasuke, and she traps him in a tree binding technique. This causes Sasuke to tap into the curse mark and gives him the power to break the Genjutsu. He then smacks Sakura and says, "I didn't want to hurt you, but you left me no choice," and then he knocks her out. Sasuke then heads out and leaves the village for the Sound 4, where he will look for a new beginning with Orochimaru. Later on, Sakura will wake up from her, knocked out state because she was knocked out for quite a bit of time, and then she'll sound the alarm that, Sasuke left the village. This means that Naruto has to gather up the original Sasuke retrieval arc team, but in addition to this, Sakura will actually come along, and the reason for this is because of the fact that, Sakura kind of feels bad for not being able to keep Sasuke in the village, to the point where she got knocked out pretty easily because he went to his curse mark state. So yeah, Sakura's going to come along for this mission. And then, a little bit later on, Naruto and company will start to set off as they go in search for Sasuke. The events of the Sasuke retrieval arc, the time skip, and also a bit of the Kazekage rescue mission will be in the next part, or as you guess, part 4. So, get ready for that when it drops. Thank you all for watching What If Naruto Had Haki Part 3. This is again a really fun series to create, and I hope to give you guys more parts in the future if you guys want it, vote and stuff like that. As I said, this will probably be a short series since say Haki sent you Naruto, probably around the length of Tenseigan Naruto, so 8 parts, so that should be fun. Make sure to vote on what ifs you want for the week. That is important, especially since we need a successor to Haki sent you Naruto. Also, watch my community tab like a hawk. That is really important. Make sure to check out Beefy Hello. That really does help me out. It really does. And finally, follow me on Twitter for another way to get notified for my videos, Instagram for memes, and smartphone stuff in between. And finally, join my Discord for access to Blender content, notification when live stream ahead of time, and of course, the ability to just me ideas directly. These are also great places for you guys to interact with me, so follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and join my Discord server. Also, again, check out the Have Sent You Naruto finale. That is a really good finale, if I do say so myself, so, go check it out, please. Okay, anyways, we are getting closer to 10K, about 150 away, so let's get there. That is all I have to say. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and share the video. This has been your boy, the Anime Sage, sign out. Peace. Your Ta. 70 Shay closes out. Bye-bye. Peace.
Hi, this is Stephanie Shea, voice actress for Sailor Moon, Hinata, Orihime, and you are watching Anime Sage.